everyone, and welcome to our first online lesson. Since I didn't meet most of you after the winter holiday, in today's lesson I'm going to revise either and neither, which I've already done with some of you. Before we go any further, I want you to know that the pronunciation is flexible, so you can say either, neither, or either, neither. I pronounce them as either, neither. The pronunciation either, neither is more common in North America. So either or represents a choice between two things that are the same grammatical type, both nouns, both adjectives, or both verbs. For example, I've saved some money to buy either a laptop or a phone. So we have two choices. First choice or option, laptop, a noun. Second option, phone, also a noun. It's really important that there are only two options. We don't use either or with three or more options. Let's look at another example. I'm not sure where Hans is from. He's either German or Austrian. Here we have a choice between two adjectives. It's important to understand that it's only one of these in the end. Now let's have a closer look at the structures that are used with either or. Either is followed by a noun, adjective, verb, plus or, plus another noun, adjective, or verb. Sometimes it happens that the nouns have already been identified earlier in the conversation or context. If that's the case, there are a few other structures that can be used. For example, Sarah and Jane are at work today. So we've already set the context. We've identified the nouns, Sarah and Jane. There's no need to repeat them. We can say, either one can help you, or either of them can help you. Now let's talk about neither. The first thing you need to remember is that neither is negative. We use it when we have a choice between two negative alternatives. For example, neither Tom nor Smith knew the answer to that question. So instead of saying that both choices are available and possible, we use neither to deny these two choices or options. Tom didn't know the answer and Smith didn't know the answer. Now let's imagine two girlfriends, Mary and Katie, having a conversation, and Mary says, I don't like football. We've got don't, which is negative. Remember, neither is negative, don't is also negative. So if Katie also doesn't like football, she'll answer, neither do I, which is more formal, or me neither, used in informal conversations. Now it's possible to answer this with either, but with a negative verb form. And that is, I don't either. If it were a positive statement, let's say your friend says, I speak French, your answer would be, me too, or so do I. Next, we're going to look at some grammar rules. Let's look at the first example sentence. We have two singular subjects, uncle, singular, aunt, also singular. They are connected by either or. The verb that follows should be a singular verb. In our case, is. We don't say either my uncle or my aunt are arriving. Second rule, when I is one of the two subjects connected by either or, you have to put it second and follow it with the singular verb am. Neither she nor I am going to the festival. Next, we have a singular subject, Jenny, and the plural subject, the others. They are connected by neither nor. In this case, we have to put the plural subject last and use a plural verb. And the last rule, when either and neither are subjects, they always take singular verbs. Neither of them is available to speak right now. So neither is the subject of the sentence. Who is available to speak right now? Neither. Now let's do some practice. Fill in the blanks with either or neither. I'm going to give you 15 seconds for each sentence. And the answer to the first sentence is, she doesn't have a job at the moment and neither do I. Second sentence. The correct answer is, David doesn't live in London and I don't either. Third sentence. The answer, John doesn't want an ice cream and the children don't either. Number 4. The correct answer is, Amanda isn't French and neither is Lucas. Next one. I don't like pizza. The answer, neither do I. Sixth sentence. The answer, they haven't eaten breakfast and Jane hasn't either. Number 7. The answer, you won't go to the party and neither will Lucy. Next one. The answer is, she hasn't studied Latin and neither have I. Number 9. The answer, John isn't going to the meeting and I'm not either. And the last one. The answer, the weather isn't good in London and it isn't good in Scotland either. Let's do some more practice. An illiterate person is someone who cannot read or write. This concludes our first online lesson. Till next time.